Hello, retail traders. I'm Washboardjim, where I love talking about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. And I jumped right out of bed, had my first cup of coffee, and thought about last weekend's events. And I was shocked by a lot of experienced traders. I've been trading for 22 years. This is not my first rodeo. As you can see, I got my cowboy hat on and I'm trading naked. All I got's a bathrobe on. But I had to get out here and talk about last week. I want to ease everybody's mind. I've been on social media. I pointed out this one major chart. And in my dreams last night, I had a little empathy of what the heck's going on here. My crystal ball just kept going. And I noticed in my crystal ball that we could be looking for a V recovery, maybe a pullback breakout, and then another little pullback, and this is called the sneaky snake trading strategy, where you have the big long snake breakout, pullback, boom, and you'll have little, on the way up, you'll have little places of consolidation. So I'm going to give you this reasoning behind this and where I think we're going to have our final stop, and I'm going to show you a pattern that can really ease your mind. I mean really ease your mind and change the way you're trading. So I got on social media and posted this chart. This is a yearly candlestick pattern. Jimmy said no matter what president or what event, 3 white soldiers, we were bound for a correction. Now I talked about a trading strategy. If you can count to 3, you can trade with me, and if you can count to 4, you might make a little bit more. Well, here's a great example of double top and triple tops. Everything in 3s. If you can count to 3, you can trade with me. So we've had 3 white soldiers. 3 white soldiers, and after each 3 white soldiers we had a year of consolidation. After 2 white soldiers we had a year of consolidation. So what I'm thinking, we could pull back, and I'm going to show you a bigger picture of this, but no matter what president, no matter what event, unless we get nuked or we get hit, you could probably see a pretty good pullback. But like 911, we had a 3 or 4 month correction, and then we had one of the biggest runs after that. And I was trading back then, watching the market, getting ready, man, getting in it. So we had 2 soldiers, consolidation, 3 soldiers, consolidation, 2 soldiers, consolidation, 3 soldiers, consolidation, 3 soldiers, consolidation. This consolidation went back to the third soldier. So you could almost put it on the SPX, you could almost just go back to this first candle and call that a solid support if we keep on continuing downward into September, which, if you remember, back in 2022 I called the reversal in the market. I even wrote a song about it. September will be the month to remember. But for right now, I want this quagmire to be over by the 10th, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. So I'm saying the lowest possible support if we do pull back a lot more, and we're starting to set up now, but I mean maybe right in here on the SPX or off that wick. Let's go to the wick. These are yearly candlesticks, so you have to go to the wick. 6075, so we got another 300 and some points that we could pull back. 607591 and start to the reversal to the upside off that wick. If it gets worse, we could take it to the body of that candle. So the SPY, these are yearly candlesticks. So You see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to tell you, just relax, enjoy the moment. It's all it is headline driven right now. Headline driven. And if you can get in a dip, buy the triple bottom or the double bottoms, you have a good possibility of getting a real nice breakout within a few minutes and then selling that stock. I've done it 2 or 3 times last week, and it was amazing. I mean, I'd get in something for $1.20. Everybody's kind of talking real negative and real bearish, and I'm sitting here looking at a triple bottom, and all of a sudden, or 3 black crows. I did a video earlier this week about the 3 white soldiers and the 3 black crows. Watch it. It's a good one. Everything in threes. The chart patterns are in threes. Everything's in 3. If you can count to 3, you can trade with me, and it's so simple. I mean, a lot of people make it real complicated. It doesn't have to be like that. If you can count to 3, you can trade with me. So let's put the SPY in here. Here we go again. 2 white soldiers, consolidation. 3 white soldiers, consolidation. 2 white soldiers, consolidation. 3 white soldiers, consolidation. Pulled back. 3 white soldiers, pull back, consolidation. You see where I'm coming from? During Biden, we just went sideways for 3 years. People thought we were having a hell of a breakout. And once we knew Trump was going to get elected, we started to move. Biden was a dead cause. The guy was a corpse. Bureaucrats were running the country. If you know history, bureaucrats, I think we had a big issue back in 1940 with bureaucrats. So there you are. I mean, that setup. Now I'm going to go back to the I think it was the SPX. We'll look at the SPY on the 5-day, 1 minute 5-day. Wonder why I can't get that up there more. Well, that's strange. So here's a great example of the 3 black crows with a tweezer bottom, breakout to the 50 SMA. Then it came back again with 3 black crows, bullish candles, and it ran all the way to the 200. So I called this trade out, snake, breakout, pull back, higher low, boom. It's one of the best strategies in the world if you pay attention to it. You want to get that higher low. So this is on the 1 minute. So I'm sitting here, 3 white soldiers. I know that we're bullish. Been a very rough week, so I'm waiting for a pullback. 3 black crows, tweezer bottom, big bounce out of the trade. Then I'm waiting for the setup. We got the snake breakout. So this is what I tell people. Now listen real closely. I'm sitting here and I recognize the pattern, the 3 black crows. Then I recognize the tweezer bottom. Me, I'll probably jump in the trade because I'm pretty ambitious, rambunctious. But if you're a rookie and you see the breakout, that's a light bulb going off on the top of your head. If you can count to 3, you can trade with me. And if you can count to 4, you just might make a little bit more. So we got 1, 2, 3. Now I'm excited. We're at the triple top. We had a big engulfing candle. I'm ready to take this trade. I'm a rookie. So we break out. I ain't took it yet. You don't take the trade once it breaks out. You wait for the pullback. You wait for the pullback. Now I know a lot of traders that just trade on the pullback of a breakout. And they do very well. So what was resistance now becomes support. You got a double bottom, higher low. The higher low on a double bottom means everything. It's the first bullishness you'll see. You get a double bottom, I'm bullish but not as bullish. You go below the double bottom, I'm not bullish. I got to wait for it to come back up and get in that channel to break out. So we got the snake breakout pullback. Boom, it's that simple to the 200. I've talked about this for 3 years in a row, same pattern, over and over, 10, 20, 30 times a day. I say it. I call these trades out. Snake breakout pullback. That's your entry. That's your entry. Well, why didn't I run up here? Well, you got 3 black crows with an inverted hammers with a higher low from a double bottom to the 200 or even to a double top. If you're a rookie, get out of them trades and start taking profit and getting in the hang of it. Now, I've traded probably 30 trades in a row until I really started catching on. I made 30 trade win streak. And then I knew I had something. And it built it up. I built it up. Now, if it dips a little on me, I cost average down because I know 9 out of 50 times, or 49 out of 50 times, that things might break out. But during a bear market, there's chances where the patterns don't hold and you just take and cut your losses. But that's it. I just want to ease your mind. This is the best time to be making money right now. The best time ever. This is where I make most of my money catching these huge knives. I had a real bad day the other day. I come out green, but every trade I tried to get into, man, it was like a fist fight. And I told the room, I said, you watch tomorrow. If I don't do 5-fold, I'm going to quit trading. I did 7-fold, 8-fold. So on a bad day, I come in here that next day overcharged because I know that happens. Sequels like that happen. You can't catch every single day with your strategy. So you got to be multifaceted. You got to have all kinds of ideas to trade this market. I have an excellent strategy and I work it. So that's it. I just wanted to bring this up to you. There's a lot of people freaking out there. I don't think you need to freak out. I really don't. I think it's over too much. I've been here before. We've had a lot worse events. And the market always comes back. And we barely had a pullback here. People are really freaking out. Trade less. We're definitely bearish. We're under the 200 EMA and SMA. So we're definitely bearish. We have a real good possibility of hitting that support level on the weekly. And it's not that far away. And that hits the 100 EMA on the weekly. So that's real solid. That's another confirmation that this trade could be good. And we've got just a little bit of higher highs here. And you could take that candle right there and run, whoop. These are the weekly, so I want to take that body and run it to that and extend that out. And we're right at support. Triple top, quad top breakout. So I'm not freaking out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know, we come in Monday and have a nice bounce off this. That's a solid support. This is called a quad top breakout. 1 bis, 2 bis, 3 bits, and a 4. We came back and touched that 4 to retest it. Always retest a breakout. Let it come back and retest the previous resistance and then run it up. And I called the reversal in this market. Now we're at a real solid support come this Monday. So we could have a good Monday. But just be careful. This is Washboardjim. I'm the founder of the Sneaky Snake Trading Strategy, where I like to talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. And don't forget that yearly chart. No matter what president or what event, we were bound. Bound is the key word for a correction. Adios.